Just like a regular political election, it is critical that each one of you show up on Wednesday, March 5th to cast your ballot for 1 week. Sandy and her team are working hard to be your voice in the Republican Party, and they need you to do your part as well. And that means to vote, just like I know all of you did last November. Despite picking up key wins at the state level, the North Carolina Democrat Party is actually in disarray. Now is the time to elect a focused, well-run, effective Republican Party leadership team. So I got a question for you. What do you think is the single most important thing to a candidate's campaign? Oh, you all know it. See, I don't even have to give a speech tonight. You already know all the answers. That's right, it's money. Unfortunately, candidates today, even in municipal and other local races, need a lot of money for campaign basics, such as marketing, texting campaigns, website development, merchandise, and staff, if you're lucky enough. So how can GOP leadership help candidates? By providing support materials during the election season, early voting, and on election day. Those materials need to be accurate, easy to read, and thorough. Wake GOP also needs strong fundraising to support leadership offices and other party infrastructure needs. Okay, one other question. In addition to money, what do you think is the next most important thing a candidate needs during a campaign?
Volunteers.
Who said volunteers? Volunteers, that's, in my opinion anyway, that's what I would say. Can ask Keith, maybe he has a different viewpoint. Without volunteers, though, it's really tough for candidates to get their message out, even in this digital age. I experienced this firsthand in my 2024 campaign for State House. I pulled in the most votes in precincts where I concentrated my door-knocking efforts, and I had a small group of my own volunteers, but relied heavily on precinct chairs. We won where we knocked the most doors. So I got to scoot along here because I've just got a few more minutes left. I wanted to talk a little bit about data. Democrat candidates are handed resources when they run, including voter data. And voter data is critical to knowing where to go. And the Wake GOP leadership team needs to provide that even for candidates like myself, who are running in very blue districts and had a very hard time. I had to call numerous party leaders around our area in Wake County, the Trump team, et cetera, and Wake GOP, and could not get the data. And I had to rely on someone from NC State to bail me out on that. So thank you very much to him. He knows who he is. So let's talk a little bit about Sandy. I have seen Sandy run board meetings effectively. I'm fairly certain Sandy knows every single Republican voter in Wake County, and many of the Democrats and unaffiliated ones too. She attends every single party event or sends a representative. She knows how to raise money, how to spend money, and perhaps most importantly, she always greets people with a genuine smile and a hug. I hear there's not another slate running against the one-way slate. That's probably because she has recruited all the top talent already to her team, and there are no other viable candidates left. Well, whether there's competition or not, every one of us must turn out to our precinct meeting on March 5th to get to know other Republicans in our neighborhoods and potential municipal election candidates, and then vote at the convention that follows those meetings. It has been said that Republicans are a bit like cats, and getting them united on anything is like herding those cats. Well, with respect to all of you, on March 5th, just this one time, we need Republicans to act a bit more like dogs and get out there and vote on March 5th for the one-Wake slate. This is our shot to turn Wake County red, just like it was, really just a few years ago. Thanks everybody, and good luck to these guys.